This week has been Read Together Week at DESS, and the whole week has been aimed at encouraging reading for pleasure at home, and in particular parents reading to their children. There's a huge amount of research that links reading for pleasure not only with academic success but also with wellness and happiness in general. The biggest way to promote reading for pleasure with your children is to read to them at home. Oh, hello! There's a large amount of evidence that tells us that reading to children from as early as 6 months has a significant impact on their reading ability later on in life. On top of that, reading to children from a very young age, it builds a kind of an emotional attachment to reading, and it associates reading with a feeling of warmth and security. Try to make reading to your children part of your regular routine. Here are some top tips for how you can make the most of it. Go for pleasure rather than profit. And by that, I mean try and choose books that you know you're both going to enjoy, rather than something that you're using as an educational tool to better your child's reading. Make books accessible and have them displayed prominently around your home. Make them a part of your everyday environment. Get the environment right. Make it a really cozy place where you read. Have a special place where you read, a special area that you maybe change every now and again, or mix it up and try and read in some unusual places. Really go for it. Silly voices, lots of expression, don't be afraid to make mistakes. You'll actually find that you really start to enjoy yourself. Do still ask certain questions. Do you know what that word means? What do you think will happen next? But don't worry too much about comprehension as you're reading. Go for enjoyment. Don't stop in Key Stage 2. Children benefit from being read to all the way up to Year 6 and beyond. A big well done to Alice, who we are so proud of for coming second place in the Emirates Litfest fiction competition.
Recently I entered a competition for the Literature Festival, and the theme was Tomorrow. And mine is about a little girl. She thinks she's lost her mom. She's in a refugee camp in Italy, and suddenly she finds out she can get education. She's really happy, and she finds a best friend, and it's just a really moving story. I think you should read it. Thank you.
We had this fabulous author called Angelique Raouf, who came to visit the Year 5 and 6s. We absolutely loved her and her books and her lemon sherbets.
And we had another special visitor. We had a special bear, Paddington Bear, who came to see us in the library with his red hat, his marmalade sandwiches and his suitcase.
Finally, a big well done and a big thank you to everyone who's taken part in our Read Together Week this week. And remember, keep reading even when Read Together Week is over.